Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Christian, this is Selena. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A so you guys can get to know us. So dive right in. First question, where are you guys from?
I'm from Washington.
I'm also from Washington, born and raised in Seattle. How did you guys meet?
We met on Facebook years ago. His uncle had sent me a friend request, but it was obviously under Christian, and I thought he was super cute. Started kind of stalking him a little bit, and then found out we went to the same high school and found him there, and then ended up liking him a lot.
Yeah, so as she said, we met on Facebook. I had actually no clue like she existed. Kenneth sent her a friend request for my profile when we were hanging out one night, and yeah, that kind of started it. And then we really started talking when she did this one shout out video, and from that point on, she harassed me a little bit, really worked to get my attention, and yeah, we've been together pretty much since. It's kind of a funny story.
Who said I love you first? That would be him.
Definitely did.
It was almost like a trick though. Like we were texting and then, no, it was actually over Facebook in the comment section. We were arguing.
Yeah.
And his
Flirting.
uncle said something, and he was like, you know you love her, and he was like, yeah, I do love her, and that's pretty much, high school.
Yeah, stupid high school stuff. What is your biggest pet peeve of mine?
My biggest pet peeve would probably be, I actually have multiple, but I hate when he leaves dirty dishes in the sink. It's like, it's clean. Why wouldn't you just...
I'm getting better at it.
But like, why wouldn't you just clean it and then put it in the dishwasher like a normal human?
Laziness, I guess.
Other than that, I hate when he snores. It drives me nuts. He snores like a bear.
You can't help that. Sorry. My biggest pet peeve. Ooh, it would probably have to be when you mix up the laundry. Clean clothes with dirty clothes. That just drives me nuts. And she's also notorious for leaving her hair clips and hair ties all over. Man.
Our cat loves them.
She does.
What is your favorite moment together? I think we could both agree that obviously getting married was one of them.
Absolutely.
But I think it tops everything having our son. I mean, we had him in the middle of a pandemic, and it was hard not having family around, but just having each other there and sharing that moment together, it's like, it's nothing we'll ever forget, and it happened so fast. And that's another story.
Yeah, for sure. No, I would completely agree. Our wedding day was amazing. There's just so many things I'll remember about that, but I'll never forget Isaiah's birth. It was incredible. Biggest blessing of our lives for sure. All right, so let's see. What is your guys' favorite vacation destination? Well, that one's pretty easy for us. It's going to be Disneyland. We went there for the first time, 5 years ago now, with our friends, for their engagement actually. And then...
Hey,
look.
you want to come introduce yourself?
Oh, I woke up from a nap.
Oh,
Anyways, as I was saying, so vacation destination, it's totally Disneyland. Like I said, we went there for our friends' engagement for the first time. We absolutely loved it. We've always been Disney fans, just never gone. And then we went there for our honeymoon, and we went there for our anniversary, and then we actually went back there for my brother's birthday as well. So it's hands down our favorite place. We just love everything about Disneyland. It's magical.
You want to go to Disney for your birthday? Hi. What hobbies do you have? Well, other than being mom. I enjoy baking, I would say, for sure. Target runs, you know.
She loves her Target.
What else do I love to do? I love to binge watch TV shows when I have time. About it.
Yeah, I would say that's
Too many
right.
hobbies.
Yeah. For me, I love sports. I grew up playing soccer, so I follow that really closely. Obviously, being in the Pacific Northwest, love all the Seattle sports. You know, the Seahawks are huge, but right now I think my biggest hobby is golfing. It's expensive, but I try to do that as much as I can with my family, with friends. Just something I'm passionate about. All right. How many kids do you guys want to have?
I mean, I wouldn't mind 5, but
a whole lot of
realistically,
kids.
probably 4,
Yeah.
right, Bobby?
I mean, ideally, I would love to have 3, but I think she's kind of talked me into having more. So
Why lots of siblings?
there's that. What was the reaction to the news that you guys were pregnant?
Well, I just had this feeling that I don't know, it was just like an off feeling, and so I decided to take a pregnancy test. And I mean, I was alone at the time. He was downstairs working out, and I was just in complete shock because, I don't know, I think a lot of women sometimes have that fear, like, that they won't be able to get pregnant, and I was starting to think that was me, and so I was a little worried, but when it said that I was pregnant, I just cried, and I was so excited, and I just couldn't believe that it was actually happening, and so I just scrambled and wrote it on a grocery list that you were going to be a daddy, and surprised him when he came upstairs when he was done working out, and the rest is all history.
Yeah. So like she said, I was not even in the room when she was taking a pregnancy test. So when I came up, you know, I came up, gave her a kiss, said hi, whatnot. And then she's like, babe, I got something to tell you. I'm like, okay. You know, I had my headphones in still, so wasn't quite sure. And she's like, look. And there's this note on the bed and it said, you're going to be a daddy. And I was like, didn't hit me at first. I was like, what's going on? And then I was like, are you for real? Like, you serious? And obviously I was overjoyed. So many things went through my mind, but yeah, it was amazing. It was super exciting. I remember that day very clearly.
Why the name Isaiah?
Well, we've had that name picked out for a long time. When we started dating early on and we talked about kids, that was just a name that came up. She actually said because she liked it because of Isaiah Thomas, the basketball player, who's from Seattle, and yeah, he's cool.
What are your career aspirations, goals?
Oh, you know first.
Well, I mean, I work at Starbucks currently. I'm a shift supervisor. I've been there for 4 years. My goal in the end is hopefully, like, I could just do YouTube eventually and just be a stay-at-home mom to all of the babies.
Yeah, for me, obviously just to be a provider. I have my degree in biology, and so something in the medical field is what I've always wanted to do. So I'm hoping and working towards getting something in that field and hopefully making a career out of it. But, you know, and also assisting in the YouTube stuff. I think that could be a fun journey for us.
For sure. Pause. You can see right here, this is our other member of our family. This is Ellie. She has been in our lives for almost 2 years now. And she is the craziest, spunkiest little kitty. And then obviously here is Isaiah. Just being wild.
Yeah.
Continue. Okay, if you could live anywhere, where would that be?
California. I mean, I think we both talked about that. If like
Sure.
finances weren't an issue or anything like that.
We just would love to be close to Disney.
Yeah,
We would
because we
to
love
be
it so much.
annual pass holders. I know that they just changed that right now, but we would love to do that one day, hopefully. Why start a YouTube channel? Well, I have always wanted to do YouTube, but I've just never had the guts. I've never believed in myself, I'm gonna be real. Like, I've never had anybody to just push me, and he kind of just finally was like, we're gonna do this, and you're gonna do it, you've been talking about it. And so yeah, he kind of just pushed me to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a goal of hers, and so I wanted to support her for that, obviously, but she needed a little push for sure. And for me, I think, I watch a lot of YouTube too. We both do. And so there's content creators that I really like, and just seeing what they've done and how they've evolved over the years is cool to witness. And, hopefully we can do the same.
Yeah, for sure. And then the last question was, what was 2020 like for you guys? Well, for me, being pregnant, your first pregnancy, it's just, you can't really go out and do much. I just felt like it was like, oh, gotta stay home, I was still working half the time. So that was kind of scary, but it just, I needed to work. Other than that, I felt like it was hard just being home all the time. We would try to get out and go on walks as much as possible. We tried to go to the beach, but then they shut down the beach. We just tried to find little things that we could do here and there. And then when he came, like I said earlier, it was just Christian and I allowed down at the hospital, so we weren't having that support from our families. Obviously, once we got home from the hospital, we had the support, but it was just a crazy year. Obviously, the best thing came out of it. He did. And I wouldn't change that for the world. I just wish the circumstances weren't so crazy.
Yeah, like what she said, it was a crazy year. We kind of experienced it all, right? We got the highs and the lows. We got to welcome a child to the world. But we also experienced the challenges that this pandemic has presented. I've lost a job. It's challenging for a lot of people right now, and we're just trying to put our best foot forward and make the best out of the situation. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave your comments, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.